Hey everyone, and welcome back to our 3ds Max tutorial series. In this lesson, we're diving deep into one of the most fundamental aspects of working in 3ds Max, viewport navigation. Understanding how to effectively move around your scene is crucial for modeling, texturing, and animation. Today, we'll explore all the essential tools and shortcuts that will make your workflow smooth and efficient. Let's start with a simple yet powerful tip: maximizing your viewport. When you are focusing on a specific angle or detail, a large view is incredibly helpful. You can do this by clicking the Maximize Viewport toggle button located at the bottom right of each viewport. Click it once to maximize and again to restore. Even faster, use the shortcut Alt plus W. This toggles between a single maximized viewport and the 4 viewport layout. Next up, the zoom tool. You can find it in the navigation controls at the bottom right. Click on it, and then simply click and drag your mouse up to zoom in and down to zoom out. To deactivate the tool, just right-click in the viewport or press the Escape key. However, the most common and efficient way to zoom in is by using your mouse wheel. Scroll up to zoom in and down to zoom out. It's intuitive and quick. If you find the mouse wheel zoom too fast or too slow, you can adjust its sensitivity. Go to Customize, then Customize User Interface. Under the Mouse tab, you'll find Mouse Wheel Zoom Speed. Adjust the slider to your preference. Below the standard zoom tool, you'll find Zoom Mode. This tool works just like the regular zoom, but it applies the zoom changes to all active viewports simultaneously. This is great for maintaining a consistent perspective across your different views. Two incredibly useful tools for framing your scene are Zoom Extends and Zoom Extends Selected. Zoom Extends, the icon with the 4 arrows pointing outward, will immediately zoom your current viewport to fit all objects in your scene perfectly within the view. It's a quick way to see everything you're working with. If you have a specific object or group of objects selected, Zoom Extends Selected, the icon with the selected object, will zoom the viewport to fit only your selection. This is invaluable when you are detailing a specific part of your model. Just like Zoom All, there are also Zoom Extends All and Zoom Extend Selected All, which apply these actions across all viewports. The field of view tool, often abbreviated as FOV, controls the camera's angle of vision. Changing the field of view doesn't just zoom, it changes the perspective of your view. A higher field of view will give you a wider, more distorted or fish-eye view, often used for dramatic shots. A lower field of view will flatten the perspective, making objects appear further apart and less distorted, similar to a telephoto lens. Drag up to increase field of view, down to decrease it. To return to the default 45-degree field of view, right-click on the viewport label, example perspective, and choose Configure Viewport. Under the Field of View tab, you can reset it. The Zoom Region tool is perfect for zooming into a very specific area. Activate the tool, then click and drag to draw a rectangular box around the part of your scene you want to focus on. Once you release the mouse, the viewport will zoom directly to that defined region. It's a precise way to navigate. The Pan tool allows you to move your camera horizontally and vertically within the viewport without changing your zoom level or perspective. Think of it like sliding a piece of paper around on a table. Activate the tool, then click and drag to pan your view. Release the mouse button when done. Just like with Zoom, there is a fantastic shortcut for panning. Simply click and hold your middle mouse button, the scroll wheel. As long as you hold it down, you're in a pan mode. This is one of the most frequently used navigation shortcuts. Now for the Orbit tool. This allows you to rotate your camera around the central point of your scene, giving you different perspective and angles. It's essential for inspecting your models from all sides. Activate the tool, then click and drag to orbit. Notice how the camera rotates around the center of your view or selected object. And the most efficient way to orbit, hold down the Alt key and then click and hold your middle mouse button. This combination immediately puts you into orbit mode. Practice this one, it will become second nature. Finally, let's look at an alternative navigation interface, steering wheels. You can activate these by pressing Shift plus W. Steering wheels offers a radial menu of navigation tools, including zoom, pan, orbit, rewind, center, walk, look, and up and down. Each has its own dedicated segment on the wheel. You click and drag on the specific segment you want to use. You can also customize their appearance by right-clicking the wheel itself and going to Options. While steering wheels can be useful for some, especially new users, most experienced 3ds Max artists tend to rely heavily on the mouse wheel and keyboard shortcuts we covered earlier for their speed and directness. My recommendation is to master those middle mouse button shortcuts first. And that wraps up our deep dive into 3ds Max navigation tools. We have learned about maximizing viewports, zooming in and out with precision, panning across your scene, orbiting around your models, and even experimenting with steering wheels. The key to mastering these is practice, so open up 3ds Max and start navigating. The more you use these tools, the more intuitive they will become. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more 3ds Max tutorials, and leave a comment below with any questions. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.